Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of The Corner. I'm your host, Lael Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Happy, what do we say, New York Comic Con weekend. So I know a lot of people are basically out there right now at the New York Comic Con celebrating, and happy Comic Con to you guys, man. I know it's going to be a good one. I couldn't get up there, of course. Like I said, I have a lot going on right now, things that are actually happening in the zeitgeist. So I was like, you know what? Since I got time here right now, let me do a video because I'm just kind of curious about something, man. Something's bugging me. We just got that Superman, that Hot Toy Superman figure that was actually released. And just like the title says, something still isn't right. Now, here's the thing. I want to preface this by saying this. Something still isn't right with both the Hot Toys version and the Inart version. Now, the leg up on Inart is that they basically are still baking in the oven right now. They're still cooking. There's still things to be desired with that one. It's just as well as the Hot Toys version. But right now, with Hot Toys, man, something still for me isn't right. We're going to talk about that. But just before we do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. Thank you very much. Before we actually dip in, of course, I want to play say what's up to the places, of course, where I get these figures from, at least where I get mine from. Starting off with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. That's Underground Way, no NRD, it's actually no NRD. Shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure is going to arrive, a new figure is being revealed. Create yourself an account because you never know when it might be a discount code on a figure of choice. Also, we want to definitely give a shout out to my man, my homeboy. You already know who it is. Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys. That's Hogwarts Ray. Again, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Make sure that when you head on over there, he is the one-stop shop for Inart figures currently right now. Also, especially in the US. Definitely where you want to go, my man will definitely take care of you. Also, you want to make sure that you hit him up for the finest. Nice little care package, figure comic book stickers. On top of that, the proud sponsor of everything we got going on over there at the Figureplex Friday Facebook group. So definitely hit him up. He'll take care of you. Also, got to give a shout out and definitely need to give a shout out to my man Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. If you were looking for amazing comics, display options, you know, that you want to actually display all comic options, hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you. It's not just about the figures, but are also about comic books. Again, talk about those comics, man, because he'll make sure that you get everything that you need to proceed. Hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. Also, we want to give a shout out to our guy, Brian Wong over there at ModuCase Modu Space. Get you a nice little display option. I have the mono, but you can get a display option of your choice. And last but not least, we definitely want to give a shout out to the one and only El Deluvio, Tina Cruz over there on Instagram and Facebook group. If you're looking to take your figure expectations from here to there with the realism, so take care of you. So hit her up and she got your back. Let's dive into this, man. So of course, you already know we got the Hot Toys version, the Hot Toys Superman, James Gunn Superman. That has been, you know, now it was revealed months ago, but now I guess it's production photos on this right now, the blogger photos. So this is what they've ended up, and I guess this is where they're going to stay. This is the suit, of course. We see how that is. Pretty much just like you've seen on screen. You know, depending on how you see it and how you look at it. I wasn't a man. I'm not a huge fan of the suit. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to lie about it, but I respect it for what it is in the attempts. He wanted to actually give the trunks back, and that's exactly what he did. I almost think that the trunks should be a little bit higher. What I mean is at the bottom, they should be a tad bit higher up on the thigh. That would give us the realism that we're looking for, I think. Just a tad bit, a little bit. But other than that, that's not what's bothering me. What's bothering me still is the sculpt. And I get it. It's a different interpretation. I completely understand that. But for some reason, I don't know, it's that sculpt that is still bugging me. It's just not all the way there. I think that they could have taken a little bit more time. Don't rush the process. Give us something that you know people will gravitate to and that they're looking forward to. And I don't know if they've done that yet. Again, it's always up for interpretation, but this definitely looks great. It looks phenomenal as far as the release. But the head sculpt, I think, could be a tad bit better because, especially in the eyes, it is something that still bugs me. I'm not saying that this figure doesn't have potential and it's not good. It's just something about the head sculpt is still off for me. It just does not look like David Cornsweet. It doesn't. It looks a bit different. Now, when you compare this, and we got to go here, when you compare that to the Inart version, that's David Cornsweet. You see his expression, even with the eyes closed, that is David Cornsweet. That looks a lot more like him. The likeness is there, even with the eyes closed. That is David Cornsweet, man. This right here looks exactly like him. Now, there are still some things within the actual this particular version that could be touched up on as well, and that's just more so aesthetics and the coloration of the suit. It could be a tad bit brighter. So I think there's aspects of both that could be touched up a bit. I think that the suit for this version needs to be a tad bit brighter. I think it's a bit darker. They need to brighten that up a bit. But other than that, I think the head sculpt is him. That is him. That is David Cornsweet the whole way through. So you get a chance to see that version of it. But this, I mean, the suit is bright and it looks great. The cape still needs a little bit work, but it looks good. But it's just that head sculpt. Something about that head sculpt is just not good to me. It's not basically saying David Cornsweet. It's not. And that's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to sway anybody else's opinion and tell you what you can think and cannot think. It's just for me, it doesn't look like David Cornsweet. It could be it can be better. I think it could have been a lot better with the interpretation. But it is what it is. We got to live with what we got and just walk within that space. But I don't know. It just is. It's off, and it's not me being an Inart shield because I love both companies. I just think that they kind of rushed this a tad bit. It could be better. I would have actually made it better or I would have wanted it to be better. To be quite honest, I'm not here to question the artistry of the artists and their sculpting prowess, but I do think this feels a bit rushed, and I can tell even from some of the comments that a lot of people feel the same way. So I don't know, man. I didn't get this version. I definitely got the the Inart version because I think it best represented what David Cornsweet looks like. I think it's a lot better, and I just like everything that comes with it. Aesthetically, the body looks good as well. The proportions are well. I love the boots the way they are, so I can't wait. If they keep it to this magnitude, I think it's going to be incredible. We just have to wait and see how it's going to be. But again, they just need to brighten that suit. The suit definitely needs to be brightened. So, in my opinion, I think the head sculpt here with Inart so far wins. But as far as the suit and the color, Hot Toys wins. So it's just like, you got to pick your own poison. See, the color is more vibrant here, but I don't know. Pick your own poison. Tell me what you think. Which one may work better for you? You may look at this and be like, you know what? I'm still going with the Hot Toys version, or you might be going with both, or you may not see it, or maybe the lighting's off in the Inart version, and we need to basically look at that and pay attention a bit more carefully. I don't know. Other than that, just let me know what you think. Let me know which one you're pushing for. I just think it could be better. I would want to see better. I think Hot Toys, you should have waited a little bit longer and got it right. I'm pretty sure people are giving you grace on that, but that head sculpt is just not it. The eyes, he almost looks like never mind. I don't want to say that on YouTube because, like I said, I don't want to get demonetized, but he just looks like he's a little bit amped up. I'll just say that much. So I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. If this is the version for you, this is the version you're going to get, and you're excited about it, let us know. If you're going for the Inart version, let us know. It'd be good to actually see where that comment or where they lie. Again, it's your boy Layout Rockwell for the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel, signing out. It's been another episode of The Corner. I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and all that great stuff. You have a great afternoon.